Because she came out at the end and I was like, girl, what the fuck are you wearing? Hello, everyone. I am Ani So Exotic.
And I am TrevHER.
And welcome to the Shakedown.
This week we are talking about week 2 of the competition.
Yes.
And this was a black and white runway. And the challenge was
duets.
Duets.
Yes.
So let's get down to it. Overall, what did you think of the night?
I thought it was mostly, I feel like the same as I felt about week 1, which was, it was really good overall, but there weren't like so many gaggy moments or like super, super good parts to me. It was all like good. You know what I mean?
I would agree. I thought it was all very good. And when we get down to it, we'll talk about the bottoms and the tops, and we'll see what we agree and disagree with.
Mm-hmm.
But let's start with the runways first. And up first, we had Shakedown.
Yes.
So Shakedown gave us,
Cruella de Vil.
Yeah, very expected for black and white.
Yes.
Like I will say, it wasn't anything out of the box, nothing too creative. But with that being said, I thought the attention to detail was great.
Yes.
I love how she had a pup on stage with her.
The presentation.
Her beard was two
silvery,
halves. Yeah, it was like one half was like a white, one half was a black.
Yes.
I thought the attention to detail was there, but
agree.
it's to be expected for black and white, I think.
Totally. That's like first thing that most people think of when they think of black and white is
exactly.
So yeah. I liked it though.
Yeah, no, I thought it was great. So for Shakedown's look, I think I'm going to give it a 7. A 7. Just on the creativity note, I thought it could have been more creative, but the details were all there and it was like very well done.
I'm also going to give it a 7. I liked it.
Okay.
And 99 don't believe in you, but it takes 2 to make a thing go black and white.
Up next, we had Jade.
I like Jade's.
What did we think of Jade's?
I thought it was a creative idea.
Yes.
I don't know how I feel about the execution 100%. I wish it was more sparkly or more like more drag.
Yeah, I do think that it was missing like a drag element to it. And I love the Phantom of the Opera. The mask was very glitzy.
Yes.
I wish I had like a fun hair to go with it.
No.
And I hated the shirt that was underneath it. I tried to fix it backstage for her a little bit. The shirt that was like underneath what she made looked like a men's like white dress shirt.
Oh.
And so then it had like 2 collars. There was like a collar here. Then I had like the regular U collar that she like made.
Yes.
So that I think threw me off a little bit. But I liked the pants. I liked the top. I thought it was really cute.
I liked the little Corby
thingies.
Those were cool. I thought that was like very
Renaissance-y.
Yes.
Like it was very good. I liked that a lot. For this though, I think it was because of the like neck thing and like, I don't know, I have to give it a 6. Not to be like mean, I think that like, I think there were just some details that were missing from it. Yeah,
I'm gonna give it a 6 too when I can get this card out. I'm gonna give it a 6 for the exact same reasons. I really liked the concept and I liked the vision. I see the vision, Jade. You could definitely flesh it out more.
Yes. The vision is absolutely there and I think it's fantastic.
Yes.
Okay, then we had Dior Couture. Dior Couture gave us Doodle Bob.
Mihoy minoy.
She gave us Doodle Bob and it was very creative. It was very silly, very black and white, like very cool. But then she revealed into
a black dress
and white hair.
That we have seen, low-key, we've seen that black dress from her like a few times.
Yeah, and like I always think that like this competition, there's a lot of weeks. If you're gonna be here for all 8, it is hard to get a new outfit and a new look every single time. I think the disconnect for me was how it related to Doodle Bob. Like the reveal didn't have anything to do with it.
It was giving, she was like, oh crap, I need to make this more black and white somehow. How can I do that? SpongeBob.
Yeah.
That's
and like,
what it gives me.
Yeah. And I didn't dislike it though. I will give this this runway for me was a solid 8. I think it was a solid 8 for me just because I didn't understand the reveal, but I thought it was very creative, very silly. And she was one of the only people that knew how to walk a runway.
Yes.
I have to give her props because that was like the one thing that she knew how to do over the other girls.
Yes. I'm going to give it a 7 because after she took off the Doodle Bob thing, it was only the hair was black and white. Nothing else about the look was giving black and white. It was like black and silver kind of, but like, I don't know. I felt like it could have been more cohesive, the reveal towards the out of the reveal. You know what I mean? So yeah, give it a 7.
Agree. after that, Darcy.
Ooh, I like Darcy's.
Darcy's
I like
was
Darcy's a
really
lot.
fun. Darcy's was really fun. It fit her so well.
Yes.
That bodysuit that was underneath just looked so good. The fuck ice thing on the back I thought was great.
I love the message.
It was glitzy in the right ways too. It wasn't overly done. She used like a jet black like stone to like every time she turned, that's when you saw it. If you stand still, you don't. And then when you turn, it was more effective. I thought it was really cool. What were her boots? Did she have matching boots?
Yeah,
too?
she did.
Cunty. That's great. I liked hers. I'm gonna give it a 7. I think something could have been a little bit more draggy about it.
Yeah.
But I thought it was so well done. And I thought she looked gorgeous. So yeah, I'm gonna give it a 7.
I'm gonna give it a 7 too. I think it was an amazing look. Like, I agree that some parts could have gone farther, been like even more extravagant compared to some of the other girls.
Yeah, like I want like a silhouette moment.
Yes.
You know, like the silhouette, it looked so cool. I wish that like something was like done like extra. Yeah, exactly.
It would be an article entitled
Next up, we had Brooke and Hyman, and I don't know how I feel about this runway. I thought it was very safe and kind of basic.
I think it was a little, for me, it was too safe.
Yeah.
For me, it was, let's break it down. The like checkers, everywhere, that was cool, and they were stoned.
Yes.
And I think the way that she stoned it, though, with that black that she used, whatever that black stone was, it didn't shine well enough.
I agree. I wrote like should be stoned, and then I saw there was stoned. And
yes, exactly. Like you didn't. Yeah, you couldn't tell.
Yeah.
So I thought it just needed a little more stoning. I would have. It was weird for Brooke not to show skin.
Yeah.
I wanted the skin, and I think she was trying to try to change up the vibes a little bit for each week. But I actually think that we needed skin instead of like a black leotard underneath, because a black wasn't stoned.
Yeah, and that like made the sort of texture very like flat.
Yes,
in a way.
It was a little flat. The hair was not great. It was an unstyled like shake and go, and the helmet was like straight out of like an Amazon box. Yeah, like she got it that day, and it also wasn't even like a biker helmet. This was like a moped helmet. This was like a baseball player helmet. Like this was not giving like biker checker flags or anything. It wasn't giving. I don't think it was giving what she was trying to give it. I have to give this 4. I have to give it a 4.
I'm gonna give it a 4 as well.
Yeah.
Next up, we had Sapphica Star.
Yes.
I was obsessed with this runway. I thought every detail was so good, and like, you didn't like it? I liked her mug. I thought it was all so cohesive, and like hers and Gray were my 2 favorites by far. Like they were like, I was like, they came for the runway for sure. Like that's how I feel about that.
Okay, I don't feel that way. Mug was down. At the end of the day, I think that the dress was a really big shirt. It looked like a really big cotton shirt with a cat on it. She had the cat on her shoulder. Cool. It was a cute little detail. I don't think the wig necessarily went with it. And I hated the way that she did the runway. I don't know why.
She didn't go up to the stage.
Yeah, I tried to give some of the girls backstage, like right before they went on. I was like, do you guys actually know what you're doing? Because last year, our first runway, none of us knew what we were doing.
Same with us. They didn't explain anything to us, and they were just like, go.
Yeah, that's exactly what happened with me. And so I was like, hey, do y'all know how to walk a runway? All the other girls were like, yeah, we got it. And then some of the girls that listened to me, I was like, take your time. When you step up on stage, stand and wait. Then cross the stage, then go in the middle, then go to the judges, then come back and then leave. Sapphica went right from the back with a book in front of her face. She missed the step on purpose. This was like on purpose she missed it. She walked right to the judges. No one cheered for her. It was because they couldn't see her outfit.
Yes.
She did not get the audience on her side. I wish that I pulled her aside and said, do this when you go out there. Yeah, that was disappointing. I have to give this look an overall 5.
I'm gonna give it like an 8 if I can get that card. I'm wearing gloves.
Diva!
I think that I can agree with some of your points.
Yeah.
I was gonna give it higher, but I really like the hair and the mug, and I feel like that like pulled everything together.
The mug was down, yeah.
And like, because if the mug was something different, I would agree that maybe it would have like, but I feel like it kind of gave like that whole gothy sort of emo girl vibe, like with the like, and also with the presentation, how she like, I wish she presented it better, but like the blurb itself, I really thought was cute.
Yeah,
how she was like, oh, this is Etsy witches hexing people. That was like a cute concept. But yeah, I'd say some parts fell flat, but I give it an 8 overall.
After Sapphica, we had Grey.
Yes, I was obsessed with this one.
Diva.
This was everything.
Diva. That was the cuntiest that Grey has ever looked in her life. And I don't think it's going to be topped. I'm sorry. It's so cunt. Like, it was just like, it was so cool.
It was. Everything about it, it was like, sort of took a twist on like what you would expect the silhouette to be. And like all the sort of safety pin, like embellishments look so good.
Yeah.
It looked so good. It was
like Darcy had like the blazer look, right?
Yes.
Grey obviously also just did a blazer, but it had the spikes. It had spikes going down the jacket on top. The hair was something that like I've never seen before, even on like Drag Race. It was fucking sick. The pigtail, I thought it was
obsessed.
I thought it was like hands down like one of the best runways that has been like
on this stage.
I totally agree with that. I agree. And I'm not just saying that because that's my sister. Everyone thinks that I'm saying things on here because Grey's my sister and I'm just trying to like give her props. I am trying to give her props, but I also thought that it was just so cunty.
I agree.
It was so cunty. This for me,
I was gonna say the same.
This is that a 0-1? Okay. I'm gonna give it a 10. I'm giving it a 10.
I'm giving it a 10 too. This is like, I think our version of like a shoot. You know what I mean? Like,
yes, this is a shoot. This is a shoot.
Shoot down.
I
was obsessed with this one.
It's so fucking good. So fucking good. I don't know when she's gonna be able to wear that shit again because Lord knows you cannot perform in that wig. But I love it. I want to see it again. It was so fucking cool.
Yes.
After that, we had Sorority Heights.
Oh.
To be honest, so I was backstage for most of it. I saw Sorority's look backstage. I didn't really get to see her model it.
Mm-hmm.
I tried to give her some pointers before she went out, so I hope she took those. I don't really like remember the look. It was not a memorable look. I don't want to be mean, but I don't remember the look. And she also like came to my place beforehand.
It was a houndstooth. It was a houndstooth, and then it like crossed. It was like one of those sashes that like crosses. It's like a sash skirt. You know what I mean? Like
yes, it was. Yes. Okay, now it's coming back to me with the blonde hair. Yes. It was like a blonde rooted. Okay, yes. This look for me it was purely black and white. It didn't necessarily give super creative, but then again, it was well done. She had like black nails on. It was just like the little attention to detail. She had cute earrings.
Yes.
I think though overall, I have to give it like a 6.
I'm gonna give it a 4 because I literally did not remember it. Oh, I literally did not remember. I had to like go back into the.
Yeah, I had to go back in the archives.
Yeah, literally.
I had to go in the archives. Yeah, I wish that it was just something again like when you're doing something like basic, just like drag it up a little bit.
Really.
I did like the little sarong though. That was cute. Yeah, just maybe not my fave look of the night.
That's what it's called. Thank you.
Sarong. Yeah.
Sarong.
Black, white, and all the way home.
So next we had Rumor Mills. I kind of liked this. I thought the concept was cool.
It was a fun concept. The overall construction, I think, was like a little messy and like it was a little hard to see. Like I wanted like more body, maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know, but I did think it was cool. It was fun to look at, especially like on the stage. Did she have someone with her? Or was she by herself?
I think she was by herself.
She was by herself. Yeah. I thought it was cool though. I did like the hat.
I love the hat.
I love a hat. I love a freaking hat.
I thought she, if she had like a belt, I think it would have been. She could have given more like the waist, as we were talking about last time. Too.
Yes.
Like,
yeah. Where it's
really
like
helped.
you need to just give like a little bit of a figure.
Cinch,
Yeah. Like
and
just
I think
like
that
right
would
here.
have helped a lot. But I liked it. I mean, like I didn't.
I
like
liked
the
it too.
concept.
I liked it too. Like, this is like kind of, it was something that I had to, again, think about, like, sororities look.
Yeah.
So I don't think I can score it lower. I think I'm going to give it a 6.
Yeah, I'm gonna give it a 6 too.
Yeah, I'm going to give it a 6. I thought it was good. Just some things could have been, like, a little bit better constructed.
Yes, I agree. Totally.
Bitch, we have scrunch.
And then lastly, we had Didi Alexander.
What the fuck?
Let's take a moment. Let's take a moment for this. Let's take a moment for this. I can't. I want to pull up. I need to pull up something. I need to pull up an Instagram because I want to actually talk about what I really disliked. I need to. It was, so the cow boot.
That was it. That was the only thing black and white.
That was the
right?
only thing that was like black and white and that had the cow. Like, if you're trying to be like a cowgirl,
Yes, right.
that was the only thing on you that was cow printed. Then what we had on top was, did she put on her story? She did.
Oh my god.
Okay, the fringe jacket was cute. I just wish it was cow print to match.
Or like something up.
I will say her body tee.
Her body is tea.
She knows how to pad.
She does.
I will say, I will give her that. And she was one of the, I think this modeling is so awkward. She's like touching her milkers. Oh,
also, she has like, you can see her bra.
And it wasn't a black bra. That also pissed me off.
It was a
I was
nude
like,
bra.
this whole thing is a black and white thing and you didn't even get a black bra on. It was a nude
That
bra.
could have been cute too. Like, that would have been a little moment
So
with like
fun.
the white
and then
the
you
black
pull it
underneath.
off and then
Yeah.
like you shake titties and then you leave.
Literally.
I just wish there was more of a concept.
Yeah, it was just so boring to me.
It was just boring. Yeah, I was like, I have all of these things in my closet right now.
Literally. Literally.
Yeah. I will say though, like she does do drag fun. She's very good at like selling things.
I agree with that.
And like we'll get into it during her challenge. She's just so good at selling me.
Yeah.
On like what she's doing. I think I just read a little between the lines too much.
Mm-hmm.
And then I just get a little aggravated.
Yeah.
Where I'm just like, ugh.
You could have done this.
It could have been this instead.
Literally.
Yeah,
Literally.
like okay. So I think we're on the same page. I'm gonna give it
I was gonna be lower. I was gonna give it like a 2, but
oh,
I hated this. This made me mad. I got angry in the audience.
I have to give it I'll give it a 4. I'll give it a 4 because like it was like, I don't know. She looked good. It just wasn't a good runway.
Yeah.
Like she looked fine. She could do that at like
True.
Shook. Like she could
yeah.
like I would see that somewhere and I'd be like, okay, that's a cool look. I get what you're doing.
Not for a runway.
Not for a runway. It needed to be cow print all over. It needed to be a little different. Yeah. Okay. So then, right after that, we went into the duets.
Yes. So first up, we had Shenandoah and Jade, and they were performing a snaky mix.
Yes.
With choreo.
Yes.
And making out at the end. Did you see that?
Did they
made out on stage, yeah.
Fucking gag it. Fucking gag it. Okay, I literally saw everything except for that. I was helping Greg get changed backstage, and you can see like my head like popping up over the curtain like for every performance. And then when it neared the end and I knew like what was happening, I kind of like stopped watching. That's gaggy. That's fun.
I like that.
That's fun. I felt like the mix, like when I was watching it, like I think their whole mix was close to 5 minutes.
Yeah.
And I felt that it did drag on.
I totally agree. Yeah.
But them coming out as like twins, looking cunty. They looked so good. Body tea.
Literally.
They're on the stage, slithering around, pussies out. It was cunty. They had their choreo. Their choreo was like pretty on point too. Like it was like pretty in sync. Like for the most part, it was pretty in sync.
But I like the part where there was like specific beats that they were hitting. There was like a bump, and then there was like
yeah.
And a bump, and then like I don't know how to describe, but it was like very sharp movement. And that part looked really good, but the rest was a little compared to the other choreo. I was like some of it was hokey pokey, but I liked the choreo overall.
Yes, I agree. And like the one thing with their choreo, everything felt very intentional.
Yes.
That's one thing that you need to do with choreography.
Yeah.
Is everything needs to look intentional. We need to know that you're like committing to each move and not like second guessing it like on your way to like, it's like boom. It's
like,
not,
is this the right place?
Yeah, exactly. Overall, I thought it was cool. I thought they looked really fucking cunt.
Jay did not know the words when she did this.
Oh no!
Megan, you tell her you're always number one without a doubt. In the Cold Hearted Snake.
I thought she did. I was standing over there, and so like from my angle, all you see is her doing this, and I'm like, oh, that always means you know your words.
But I rewatched the video because in the moment I was like, does she know them? I rewatched the video. She definitely did not. We'll insert a clip here. Poor girl. It's okay. It's Slade.
It's Slade. No. I think I'm gonna give it a 7.
Yeah, I'm gonna give it a 7 too.
I think, it totally could have been better. It totally could have been better. There could have been more. Shenandoah, I feel like is normally a little more campy too, and there wasn't a lot of that. It was a lot of sexy, and that was it's very fun. It was very versatile for her. I just wish that it was always like a little camp element. I love a little camp element. I love a little twist. I mean, the makeout at the end was cool, but like, I want a little twist sometimes. Yeah.
I think the concept was like that they were saying Cold Hearted was like about the boy, and then they were like, oh, but here I could be better because like you need another man.
Yeah,
but it's not another man; it's a woman.
Gay. Okay. Next up, we had Dior Couture and Darcy DLC. I thought it was very fun.
I really liked this one, actually.
The beginning was so stupid.
So funny.
It was so stupid.
Funny.
You're pulling out a phone from your punani.
With the sounds, too.
With the fucking ew. Like, ew, I was gagging. I was looking at it, I was like, but that's the right amount of like weird, like, what is it, crass? Like, where you're just like, okay, that was good. That was good.
I liked it.
I liked it too. When Darcy came out, then they just did like a number. I wish that there was more to follow up with her being late to the number.
Because it felt like she just gave Dior the like main role, kind of. Because Dior had more in the like
she had more to do overall. Yeah. She was on stage longer, and then they didn't like address it. They just ended up doing such a beautiful life. Yeah,
which is cute.
It was cool. The choreo was great. They worked on stage very well together. They looked gorge.
They did.
I the one thing about like campy numbers is that like there needs to be like a level of camp, or levels throughout.
Yeah.
And for theirs, it started campy,
super campy,
and then it didn't really go anywhere else campier. Then it was just like a cool choreographed number. With that being said, the choreography was cool, and it was
the dance break.
The dance break was good. They hit all their choreo. It looked very well rehearsed, and I liked the number a lot. This was like definitely one of my favorites.
I agree.
Yeah, I think I'm going to give this. I'm like in between an 8 and a 9.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
I'm like I can't choose, so I'm just gonna put both. I'm really gonna do like an 8.5. I have to it has to be somewhere in the middle. I can't choose because I don't want to give it an 8. It was better than an 8. I just don't think it was a 9.
I agree. Yeah. Then I'm gonna put a 0.5 here. Yeah. When I'm editing. Yeah.
Yeah, I agree. It was really well done though.
Yeah.
It didn't go anywhere campier, did it?
No.
Okay. I just wanted to make sure.
No, not at all. They just after the number they just both walked off and I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah, I needed an ending. For me, and this is like advice that I think that like some of the girls could take from like the next couple of weeks. For me, when I was doing every number last year that I did, everything had a beginning, a middle, and an end.
Yes.
And when you have that, and there's like a camp factor in each of those like parts of your story, then it's like a full concept.
Yes.
It's hard to like deduct points from things like that.
I agree.
Like it's just well done. Like if you do it well done, then it's good. I think that there just needs to be more of a story.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I totally agree.
But I thought it was great.
Now it's Brooke and Safika.
Brooke and Safika. Okay. This, I don't know if it was a popular opinion. For me, this was a chop. like a big ol' Like, I got a real good knife in my kitchen that I cut my chicken with. Bitch, it was like a whop. It was a one chop. It was like, no, I don't want this anymore. I was done. I didn't understand it. It was weird. I didn't get it. I don't know what else to say. I didn't like it.
Yeah. I don't know how I feel about it. I really cannot decide because I'm like, parts of it, I'm like, okay, this was like technically good. But I don't know if I like, if it went like, I don't know. It didn't feel like it had, every other group had at least some bit of like camp or like story or something like that.
And they tried.
They didn't really, yeah, but it didn't come across
it didn't work.
fully. Yeah.
No, it didn't work. They tried to do the evil clown thing.
Mm-hmm. They only did it for so short at the beginning.
So I have so many thoughts about this and I don't even know where to start. I'll start with what I did last year. Last year, I did a sound effect number. I did a number in full Minionese, okay? No English was spoken.
Yes.
It was all sound effects. It was all minions. And at the end, they did the YMCA in, like, Minionese, whatever.
Minionese.
They started with sound effects and, like, the punching and, like, I understood what they were doing. It just ended too soon. There was no story with it. I understood there was like an evil clown thing and they were like just menaces. There was menaces on stage and I got it. I wanted more havoc to wreak. I wanted like explosions. I wanted like a fake like blow up like hammer. I wanted like a big honk honk honk. Like I wanted you to come out in a car. Like I wanted more clown shit with it because I wasn't getting it. Can I swear on this?
Yes,
I've sworn before.
Yes, of course.
Totally. I can't go a minute without swearing. I needed more clown. Them going into Funhouse, cool. And then it didn't. And then I thought it was over.
Oh, and then it was circus.
And then it was circus. And then I was like, oh no. Because also their choreo wasn't on point. I feel like I'm sounding really mean right now. I'm so sorry. The choreo wasn't there. I was watching videos back. It was the intention behind the moves. There was no intention. No intention behind the moves. They were flopping around on stage. I did not enjoy this.
I will say out of all of them, I will say none of them were like horrible to me. But like out of all of them, this was my least favorite.
Yeah.
That or the last one was my least favorite. Because the last one was like, there were redeemable points, but overall it was like, what's going on? Yeah. But yeah, for this one, I was a little bit like, things could have been better. I think a lot of things could have been changed to be a little bit more competitive with the other girls, what they were bringing, if that makes sense.
Yes, and then I also was a little disappointed to find out that they had rehearsed this for a month. I don't know if I should have said that. They did. So that made it a little bit more disappointing for me because, like, I know that they tried so hard, and I just wish something else went on, like, during that number. I wish it just wasn't
not just choreo.
Yeah, because it wasn't strong enough. I have to give this a 3.
I'm gonna give it a 4 because I feel like there were things that were good about it, like the concept, like the clown concept itself.
Yes.
And like the choreo wasn't like so chopped to me. Like it was like there's been worse choreo moments on the mixed shakers.
There has.
So I'm gonna give it a 4.
Yeah. Ugh, I'm sorry. Please don't kill me. Sorry, girls. Okay, so next up we had Grey and Sorority Heights.
Yes.
I loved this.
I like this a lot, actually.
I loved it. It was just, like, so stupid.
Yes.
It was so dumb. Like, literally, Grey starting out here in
the lamp.
as Ghostface as a lamp is so funny. Like, Sorority's, like, setting up for her Halloween party, doesn't notice that the Ghostface is there. I think it's hilarious. That already got everybody to be like,
know exactly
what the fuck is going to happen right now? Yeah. I really liked this. The one thing that, like, while I was watching, I obviously knew everything that was going to happen because, like, I live with Grey and I saw them rehearse this. The one thing that when it was on stage, some of the choreography that they did, it didn't look like it was choreographed. It looked a little improvised.
I wrote, like, I was like, choreo question mark?
Yeah.
At one point, because I was like, I don't know if they were trying to do this, you know?
No, totally. And everything was planned out. It just didn't look like it. It looked a little like chaotic.
Yeah.
I think it was because the stage is a little small and like the stuff that they were planning out, I think they wanted more space. So then I think it threw them a little bit and it looked a little improvised when it wasn't. But I thought it was such a fun number.
Yeah. I really liked the concept.
Yeah.
My two things I would say is there was a few times when like the lip syncing was a little off.
Yeah.
Sorority. And the other thing was
like the dialogue.
Yeah, the dialogue.
Yeah.
It was like obviously spoken word is hard. We've been new, but yeah, it was just a little off. And then also like it was giving messy at points, just because it was like you're saying the chaotic part.
Yeah.
But other than that, I really liked this number.
Yeah, I thought it was really cool. For me, just because of like the choreography not being super intentional sometimes, and it looked a little improvised, I'm gonna give it an 8. But this is like such a solid 8 for me. I thought this was such a good number. It was a story. As I said, I love a story, a beginning, middle, and end. I thought it was good.
Yeah, I'm gonna give it a 7.5 because I liked it, but I feel like there were things that could have been polished to make it like the perfect performance, honestly.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Okay, cool. And I also wish Gray was like engulfed in other like props around the house or something. I think that might have been their intention at first. And then I don't think that they wanted to like bring all the props in or whatever it was, or maybe they just didn't have the time to get any. That would have been cool.
Yeah.
I think like him, even like then, maybe even the audience not even knowing that he's there at first and until he starts moving, that would have been cool. Yeah.
Like Tatiana was like, she was like, oh, I didn't see you.
Yeah. And then like him turning into like just the buff dude with the fucking pink underwear.
Yeah, what was that?
I don't know.
I was not understanding,
hilarious.
but I thought it was funny.
Because she was like in love with him. She was in love with him. She was like, oh my God, he's hot. Oh.
But he was like,
I loved it. I thought it was so funny. Lastly, we had Dee Dee and Rumor Mills.
This one was so strange.
It was so strange. I totally understood the concept. It was a bend and snap with Fergalicious and what's it? Girl can't help it. I can't help it.
I don't know
what's that song? I don't know the name of that song. I got it. I knew what was happening, and I think that's why I did like it more than Brooke and Sapphica's. It was because like I understood what was happening.
They're giving story or like some sort of character. Persona, personality, like
They both had a character. Granted, it was one of them stepping forward and doing choreo, and the other one's in the back just kind of watching. And then they like swapped it. So then they swapped it. I did think it was a little stupid.
Yeah.
But it felt clean. They both knew their parts. And this is what I meant by Dee Dee selling me on things. It's because like she always has the weirdest outfits. And like I might not fully love what she is doing, but she does it well, so it's good.
I can totally agree with that.
Yeah. It was good. Like I watched it, I saw it that night, and I watched videos back, and I was like, it wasn't as bad as I thought it was.
Yeah.
It was a silly, stupid concept, but it wasn't that bad.
I thought it played to both their strengths really well. I think they chose that number very smartly. So
yes, I agree. Them both just kind of like shaking titties, shaking ass.
Yes.
Like it was stupid, but it was also gay referential.
Yes.
So I quite enjoyed it. It wasn't amazing. I'm going to give it like a 5.5, like a 5, a 6. I'm like torn on where to give it.
I don't know where my 5 went.
Oh, do you need a 5 to borrow?
I found it. No.
Okay.
I'm gonna give it a 5 also.
Yeah, I think a 5 is solid because again, like maybe it wasn't the cleanest thing, wasn't amazing, but they brought us something that was referential and good.
Yes.
And it was stupid. It was stupid. All I really want from this competition, from like all the girls, is just like stupid, campy fun and good. Like I just want
to
be
do that
complete.
in every show. Like that's like the thing you need to take advantage of with Mix Shakers is you can show all those different sides of yourself that people don't see from a normal show. So.
Right. Exactly. I agree. Okay, so then that led us to our top 3 and our bottom 2. Our top 3 were, drumroll, sort of, kind of, Dior Couture, Grey, and Dee Alexander.
Which
I feel like she's paying the judges.
no, literally.
I fear something is askew.
Yeah.
Something is afoot. I feel like I saw her slip Ayana a 20.
Oh, literally. She can pay us too.
I'm joking.
We'll change what we say if you pay, like, some coin.
I'll start giving you above a 5.
Literally.
If you pay me $20. I was surprised that Dee was in the top.
Me too. Were they not grading the runways? Like,
yeah, like I know.
That should have automatically put her like.
The runway was the thing that I think killed me for like her, because I didn't think that her like lip sync and the challenge was that bad.
Yeah. But it wasn't also not that good to like excuse that runway to me.
If you were to replace her with somebody, who would you replace her with? Because I actually don't know.
Maybe Darcy.
I think I might have said Darcy.
Yeah.
Potentially Shenandoah.
Yes.
I'm between those two. I don't know
same.
who I would put. Because I thought they both like did choreo well in their own respective numbers, and I thought their runways were cool.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah. The winner of this week was, drumroll, Dior Couture. Very well deserved. I thought she did great. It was clearly one of the cleanest like acts that we had seen all night, and her runway was amazing.
Yes.
Some of the tea that I got backstage, I found out that Grey and Dior tied for first place. So they tied for first. The way that they solved it was loved Grey's, didn't, scored both Dior and Grey equally.
Oh.
So it basically came down to who thought should have won the night, and said Dior. Mostly because it felt cleaner of a performance.
Yes.
And yeah, I mean, I do agree with that. If we're talking about like the performance and how like it was looking to the audience, I will say that Grey's and Sorority's looked a little messier.
100%.
And Dior's was like, you know, very clean.
Yeah.
I just thought that was a fun little tidbit.
Yeah, that's interesting.
Yeah, that's fun.
And they were also, the judges were also having some trouble deciding other things, which we'll get into later.
And the bottom, getting into the bottom 2 then, we had Brooke and Safika in the bottom 2.
I don't know if I agree with Safika being there. I feel like there were people who definitely did worse than her this week. Like Brooke, I can agree because of the runway.
Yeah, the runway for Brooke is what killed her.
But there were definitely a lot of runways worse than Safika's. Like at least 3.
I will say that, yeah, some of the runways were not great. I did think Safika's, like, I think that the hair, again, like the hair maybe didn't match the outfit so much. The outfit felt a little simple with like safety pins on it. Mm-hmm. So maybe that's why it was scored lower. It was also her modeling. That is a part of your critique. Like you do get graded on how you model.
Yes.
I would have scored her modeling very low, so that's probably why she was in the bottom.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I do think I agree, though. I like do think I agree with the bottom 2. Rumor was like kind of close for being there for me because in the number, I don't know if she was like fully in her challenge number the entire time.
Yes, I agree.
And Dee Dee's outfit wasn't great, so like I would have swapped either one of them out with either Brooke or Safika.
Yes, same.
Like I didn't think that both of them should have been there.
Yeah.
It could have been a swap. All 4 of them though were like the bottoms for me of the night. Yeah,
agree.
And then the lip sync was to Black Velvet.
Which I love this song, and I was really excited for this lip sync.
I thought this was going to be a fun lip sync. For it to be so early was a shock. I wish that it was like... It's a dramatic song. It would have been cool if it was later in the season.
It just felt very sad to watch, if that makes sense. Like the room
because it was the first...
very...
It's the first elimination. Like, I think the first elimination last year was like Break Free or something.
No, it was Dirty.
Oh, it was Dirty.
Yes.
Christina Aguilera.
Yes,
yeah, it was like upbeat. This being a slow song and it being the first elimination was like That was kind of crazy.
Yeah, like, I don't know, the vibe in the room just felt very, like, down.
We all were like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
It was wild. And so the person that ended up going home was Brooke and Hyman.
Do you agree with that?
No, but I think I get why.
Same. Literally same.
Like, in the lip sync, I thought Brooke won the lip sync.
Yeah, same.
So I thought Brooke should have stayed. However, with Safika having already a track record and winning last week, I do think that was why they ended up keeping her. Because the lip syncs weren't, like, drastically different.
Yeah.
I do think Brooke did better than Safika, but I understand why Safika is still in the competition. It's because she did prove herself last week. I just think it's crazy that Brooke is the first one out.
Yeah,
I think it was a shock to everyone in the competition, everyone in the room. I don't necessarily disagree with it, as I said.
Yeah.
I just think it was a shock to everybody.
Yeah.
It was rough. The vibes afterwards were crazy. We didn't get any interviews backstage.
None.
The vibes were, everyone was quiet. No one was talking to each other. People were pissed. It was a very interesting time being in the back, like, after that.
Yeah.
We didn't know who to talk to. We didn't talk to anybody. I was with Gray, and we were like, I don't know what to do. We should just leave and go to Kiki.
Yeah,
fucking booths.
Crazy.
That was crazy. It was crazy. I really wanted to see more from Brooke.
Me too. But we'll be seeing her next week performing her give up. What's the word?
I don't know.
Goodbye number.
The goodbye number. The oops, I didn't make it, so I also a number. Yeah. We'll see her next week. We'll see Safika next week and the rest of the girls. Next week, they are doing 2009.
Ooh.
Yeah. So 2009, they're doing 2009 Runway and 2009 Challenge. This could, like, really go any direction, I feel, for anybody. There's, like, most of these girls are fucking, like, 3?
Yeah, no, literally.
Yeah, so I'm very interested to see how it goes. There's a lot of 2009 references. I am waiting for someone to do the same thing as someone else. There's 9 acts this week. It has to happen. It has to happen.
And then we could be like, who is the better blank?
Literally. Someone's going to have the same runway, too. Like, I can see it all happening. I can see it happening right now.
See you next week and stay slay.
That was how we're ending it. Stay slay, everybody.
Yes.
Stay slay.